Dear 2020 and beyond, it has been several lifetimes of oppression and injustice towards people that look like me. History has shown us that there are moments when the fabric of our country will show itself in ways we cannot ignore. And for me, one of those moments was 4.5 years ago, the week of July 4th, 2016. Alton Sterling and Philando Castile have been killed by law enforcement. The footage documenting their murders raced through my mind. Unsure what to do, I decided to write what I was feeling. Feelings of frustration, mental exhaustion, and concern for our people's future. Feelings demanded that these senseless killings stop. That was 2016. 4.5 years later, 400 years later, and we're still here. George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, Rayshard Brooks, the list of black people killed by law enforcement grows and grows. There's so much work to be done. Our basic human rights hang in the balance with politicians and agendas that don't seem to make our lives a priority. The shooting of Jacob Blake in Wisconsin during the middle of 2020 NBA playoffs again put racism on Front Street. Some may wonder why athletes have such a reaction to these incidents, but we are all human first, black men first. And so we had to take a moment to process and decide how we can influence the change we wish to see in this country. A movement instead of a moment. We're confronted almost daily with both our own experiences as well as traumatic videos of police misconduct. We repeatedly witness black people being killed for things others are allowed to walk away from. We march for these victims and we protest the systemic racism that perpetuates this tragic cycle. No matter who you are, a mother, father, NBA player, nurse, teenager, we're all humans. It affects us all, at least it should. On top of everything, we're in the midst of a global pandemic, one that disproportionately affects people of color. We're losing grandparents, uncles, aunts, loved ones. We're worried about our health, our safety, our jobs, our future. There's no denying the tremendous mental toll it takes to be black in America. But we're starting to understand how important our mental well-being is and how detrimental it can be when it goes unchecked. We have to not only deal with our own mental health, but own it. Acknowledge it. No one should feel ashamed to seek the support they need. So what does caring for your mental health look like? At the end of the day, try to find a healthy outlet amidst the tension and conflict. Our fight for social justice has been and will be a long journey. As we demand the change we want, we best position ourselves to achieve those results when we value and care for ourselves and others. Reach out to your friends, your family, your neighbors. Talk to them, check in, see how they doing. Share how you are doing. Trust your thoughts and feelings to those in your life. Being vulnerable is not being weak. It takes strength and courage to be open. Sincerely, Carmelo Anthony.